The question is the motion be agreed to, and I give the call to the member for Ryan.
Thank you very much, Mr Deputy Speaker. And I have to say that although the member for Solomon seconded the motion, we were just as keen to second the motion as well. Member for Parramatta, we mightn't agree on everything in this place, but we can agree that this is an enormously beneficial initiative to establish this bursary within the Gallipoli Scholarship Fund. And to echo the words of your motion, that this is a true act of friendship by our Turkish Australians, who have made an enormous contribution to this country of themselves, and for them now to be giving back. I really just wanted to take the opportunity within speaking to this motion to thank them for their contributions and their generosity in establishing this. It is clear that the bonds between ourselves and Turkey and within our Turkish Australian community are growing ever stronger, and that everybody is keen to see that relationship flourish. It is built on a difficult experience within Anzac Day. Mr Deputy Speaker, in the words of our Governor-General, I was particularly touched when he said this: "Ask almost any Australian, young or old, in uniform or civilian, those whose families have been here for generations or our newest Australians, what is significant about the 25th of April, and they will be able to give you an answer." And he's right. Anzac Day is a day that binds us. It's interesting that we as a nation chose to commemorate as Anzac Day, as a celebration of our forces. We chose a day where it wasn't a magnificent victory, but a difficult defeat. And it's a day when we come together and acknowledge the service of those who served our community, who continue to serve, those who we have lost, and the great debt we owe them and their families. And we reflect on the impact they have made to Australia that we are today. And so educating our youth on the importance of Anzac Day is so important. I do it every Anzac Day with my young boy. He's 3, almost 4. And we talk to him about what Anzac Day means and why we commemorate it. I think he still likes making the Anzac biscuits the best. But the importance of the bursary and the entire Gallipoli Scholarship Program to ensuring that our children learn of the history and traditions from a young age is very important. I have the Gallipoli Army Barracks within my own electorate of Ryan in Nonogra, and again, it is named so for the commitment to our Anzac traditions. It's very strong. We have a large veteran community in the Ryan electorate, but also in the border community, in our schools, in our community groups, and our businesses. We saw the power and the importance of Anzac Day last year, ironically, when we couldn't celebrate it. And yet, because of COVID, and yet everybody, or many people were out on their driveway still to mark this significant national day as part of the Light Up the Dawn campaign. In this place, we heard MP after MP talk about their communities standing on the end of their driveways for their own little dawn services. We may have been physically apart, but on this day we come together. And I like to think it is a day that also brings together the Turkish communities and the Australian community together as one. The programs like this instil values and support continuing our incredible stories of service that are so important to our nation. Our nation is one built on service. We can get a little bit caught up in this place, but it's always important to remind ourselves regularly that we are here to serve, and there are a few higher callings than those who serve within our community, whether it be in this place or whether it be in the Defence Force or whether it be as a community volunteer or anything else. So I'm particularly touched by the fact that the Gallipoli Scholarship Fund seeks to perpetuate amongst young Australians an understanding of those traditions and the importance of service to our community, of courage, of self-sacrifice and mateship, everything that the Turkish Australian community themselves show by their support of the Australian community. They themselves show perseverance, they give back, they have a strong sense of service, and that is so important to the foundations of our community. So I just want to, again, end in the few seconds that I have by thanking again those within the Turkish Australian community who have established this bursary. You are to be congratulated. Both sides of politics congratulate you, and we are very keen to support you.
The question